Some relief for eligible customers. The Massachusetts DPU is changing their heat pump rate. Now, these rates are at a lower cost than the average base distribution rates from the electric utilities. Customers of the three major electric utility companies who use heat pumps should enroll before November 1st, so the start of the winter season. If you installed your heat pump through MassSave, you may be automatically enrolled, but should confirm with your electric provider.